Hytale signatures. Special attacks that are unique to each weapon in Hytale. When hitting players, NPCs, or any specific entities, your weapon will charge its signature. Weapons that have signatures are the battle axe, short sword, daggers, mace, bow, and crossbow. Each of these attacks are important, as they offer insane burst damage, as well as block pressure against blocking players. For the battle axe, you swing your axe, doing rapid damage in your radius. The short sword has a 2-part combo, one swing and then a stab. The daggers give you a 3-part combo attack. For the mace, you jump high, come down, and then slam onto the ground with a high damaging attack. The bow and crossbow also have signatures. For the bow, you fire 3 arrows at once, but the arrows do slightly less damage. For the crossbow, you charge up 1 fast, strong arrow. These attacks are, of course, very powerful. However, there is a huge glaring flaw with these attacks. That being that you have to charge them. And charging, of course, relies on other NPCs being around the area. If there's no NPCs or players, then you have no charge. Which got me thinking, what if there was a way to charge your signature all by yourself? I did mention earlier that charging requires players, NPCs, or specific entities. So far, I've discovered 2 specific entities that can help you charge your signature, that being fired arrows and rail carts. For some reason, arrows that have been fired and shot at the ground generate a hit marker when hit. It also generates some of your signature charge. This works for every melee weapon, but not ranged weapons like bows. The issue, however, with shooting arrows at the ground is that eventually they despawn, giving us only a limited time to charge our signature before the arrows disappear. This is where using multiple entities comes into play. The interesting thing about charging your signature is the charge rate actually increases based on the amount of entities you hit with one swing. This means if we increase our entity hit count from 1 to 5, we will generate slightly more signature charge than we would with just one person. And with this example, I even have 50 entities, and we can generate our signature very fast. The reason this is so important to know is because we can shoot more than one arrow. This means we can significantly increase our charge rate despite the arrow having a short lifetime. Here are some examples of this method. Rail carts also contain this property. By placing down a rail cart and then hitting it, you can also generate signature charge. However, instead of despawning, the rail cart will break in 3 hits, no matter how much damage is done to the rail cart. For this reason, it's important to use as many rail carts as possible. It should also be worth noting, landing a charged attack will generate significantly more signature charge than that of normal attacks.